To the third game, Manchester United, Fulham. Yes, I laugh because, one can argue that Manchester United is currently the most informed team in England, the most informed team currently, considering the results they've gotten in the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks rather. And if you look at the player of the week, the last one came from Man U, same as the previous week. So one can argue that yes, Man U is currently they are the in thing right now in EPL. So against the Fulham side that has been decent, decent in the sense that okay, Manchester United in their last 3 games they've won 2 and lost 1, while for Fulham in their last 3 games they've won 2 and lost 1 as well, including a win against Chelsea. So Fulham has been decent. Man U, of course, it looks as if they've actually transformed. It's as if they've morphed into something dangerous, right now. So they are home against Fulham. There's an argument that came up, after the game against Arsenal. People were like, okay, we know that Manchester United, even under Ruben Amorim, when they meet a big team, they put up a very good performance. And incidentally, their last 2 games in EPL were against big teams, Liverpool and Arsenal. So the argument is the Fulham will actually be a true test of whether Man U has actually changed for the better or not. Because Fulham, yes, you can't rate Fulham as a big team currently, whatever they are doing, you can't rate them as a big team. So coming against Manchester United in Old Trafford, that will be a major test for Carrick to show that okay, yes, the boys are back, the boys are performing. Manchester United is going back to what it used to be. So there's an argument around that. But looking at it critically, the way Carrick plays, the way the boys play under Carrick, let me use that word, is quite different from the way they play under Ruben Amorim. Because under Ruben Amorim, you feel a lot of man manage, not just man management, but micromanagement. So Man U will have ball possession and all that, but you see them taking needed risks around the opponent's box. Remember their goals against Arsenal, 2 of them came from outside the box. And we didn't see much of that under Ruben Amorim. So it gives the impression that Ruben Amorim tries to micromanage every member of it. So he doesn't allow them to express themselves. There are some coaches like that. So it gives the impression that Ruben Amorim is that kind of person, is that kind of coach. And if you guys remember, when Man U was struggling, losing, getting draws, losing, and all that, Ruben Amorim kept saying, I will not change my pattern. I will not change my system. So he comes across, I don't want to use the word stubborn, but probably someone that believes in what he believes in. And, he's kind of, zoned into that ideology. And, but in this new era, we see a lot of players expressing themselves. Look at Dogo, for crying out loud. Look at the fantastic goal he got against Arsenal. Who will ever put Dogo in that space under Ruben Amorim? That will probably never happen. But that is what happens when there's a change in the team management, and you see players coming out of their shell, expressing themselves more. Because I believe most players are good when they express themselves, when they get onto the pitch and they do what they're comfortable with. That brings out the best in most players. But that being said, yes, Manchester United beat Arsenal, they beat Liverpool. In their last 3 games, they scored 6 goals. 3 against Arsenal, who is reasonably undoubtedly the best defense in EPL. So it gives a lot of comfort for the Manchester United supporters, coming into this game, against Fulham. Manchester United is home, and I believe the fans are going to support them massively. In fact, from here till the end of the season, as long as they keep getting good results anyway. So in this game, coming after the Arsenal defeat, they're going to get a lot of support from their fans. So the fans are going to scream at the top of their lungs, to ensure their presence is felt throughout the game. So that being said, it means that Arsenal, Man U is going to play with 12 men instead of 11. Yes. So I give this one to Manchester United. Yes, I give this one to Manchester United. Fulham will get a goal. But at the end of the day, Manchester United is going to carry the day, so it's likely going to be a 3-1, 2-1 victory to Manchester United. Yes, there you have it.